the thing with the Acolyte is the Acolyte videos are popping. Like every Acolyte video I put out does good.
Yep.
I think more people are interested in hearing people shit on it than anything now. And we're gonna come back to the Acolyte for sure. But it's just funny. This is finally, I think, the straw that broke the camel's back, this fucking Acolyte show. I've never seen so many people say they're done.
Oh yeah, I'm
ever before with this show.
You know how everybody keeps saying I'm done? That episode 3 made me really say I'm done.
Well, I feel like the same thing with Doctor Who. I don't watch Doctor Who, but people are saying the same thing about Doctor Who. They're done with Doctor Who. And
I'm so mad about that.
People are saying that there are people shitting on Doctor Who getting more views than Doctor Who got views.
I actually have. I got Doctor Who shit pulled up.
It's the same thing with the Acolyte right now. But this is the thing. Like, it's funny that you bring up Doctor Who. A lot of people, even Gary being one of those people, has said that Doctor Who is the most destroyed franchise. I think that the race is on now.
I think
because think
so.
that,
The thing with Gary is that timeless children stuff. I don't know Doctor Who that well, so I don't know how to really break that thing down. But the thing with there's a similar thing happening now with Star Wars, because you might as well have titled episode 3 of the Acolyte "Anakin Ain't Shit." That's also a good name for that episode, because now there's nothing special about Anakin. There's already Force baby lesbians. Like the Force impregnated them, and they ain't shit either. They're not very powerful, unless they're gonna do something in the future episodes. But Anakin ain't shit anymore. There's nothing special about him.
After everything that Plagueis did with all his research into midichlorians and stuff like that, and getting to the point where he's stretching out and he's doing all this dark force manipulation to try and create life and everything, which then it wasn't even him that created Anakin, it was the Force as a result of what he was trying to do created Anakin. You've now just got these witches that were able to, the power of vaginal many or something to be able to create life. And the other thing too, in regards to that I find really stupid, is that they were saying that they were on the brink of extinction. What are two girls? How are two girls going to change the brink of extinction? You would need to create like a dude, wouldn't you? At least one. Like
they can make Force babies.
Man, it's so dumb.
Why didn't they make more Force babies during their conception? Why didn't they say, okay, every lady here now, you're gonna have to give birth to twins?
You. That's right. We're gonna impregnate you with Force.
And why
babies.
only twins?
Are we back to talking about fucking Star Wars again?
It's going to be a heavy topic for the next couple
Tom,
of weeks.
I want to hear you say, I don't care.
I don't give a fuck about Star Wars.
Hey, you've been talking about it on your shows too. Don't worry. I've been
not really all that much. But no, here's my thing is, like, I've seen a lot of people going, I'm fucking done with Star Wars. It's like, you weren't fucking done with Star Wars in The Last Jedi shit to bed? You weren't fucking done with Star Wars during all this other bullshit before this. Finally, lesbian witches is where you draw the line. Okay.
Obi-Wan Kenobi didn't destroy it for you. Book of Boba Fett didn't destroy it for you. Mando season 3, I would argue Mando 1 and 2 and 3. But there's a lot of people out there
bro. Mando season 1 and 2 was tight. I don't
know.
You think
it was trash? It's Force Awakens in your mind. It was good for a little while.
The first 2 seasons of Mandalorian, I did enjoy those.
Timothy Oliphant could have saved the series if they just switched it up and did that desert town that he's in charge of, and then told his story with that weird alien dude. If they just did a whole series on that and let Timothy Oliphant do Oliphant stuff, oh my God, I'd be right there.
Yeah, they messed up season 3 though.
Well, everybody was clinging to threads of hope, like they just said in the chat. And what did they do with your threads of hope? They turned them into lesbian fucking witches. Yeah. And they turned the Force into a thread. So
I don't get that.
It's all connected.
I don't get
the social media.
I don't get the thread thing. Can someone? What is this thread thing you're doing?
They're cutting it with their vaganga.
I haven't even watched the damn thing, but basically what it is, it's another version of the Force, only it's not like everywhere. It only just connects certain people. It's fucking retarded.
That doesn't make any sense because the Force is supposed to be everywhere. It's around us. It's binding
another version of the Force, but the problem is they explain it exactly sort of like the Force, but then like they've got contradictions in what they say. It's kind of like, the thread isn't a weapon or something that you wield. It's not a power that you wield, and then immediately she wields it as a power to, use as a weapon sort of thing. It's so contradictory in the writing. This is the thing. You can look at the lore destruction that this does, the canon destruction that this does, the continuity issues that this creates. But just on a fundamental writing and creating of a show level, this just doesn't stack up as a TV show. It doesn't stack up as awful. Actual writing.
The third episode, sorry, Rhino, but the third episode, what was really funny to me, not just the book burning down that entire building, which made no sense. All of the sisters were dead with no ashes on them or smoke. They just died in this empty room with no fire in it.
In a pile.
What the fuck killed them?
In a pile. They were all together. They weren't scattered across this village that they've created or whatever. They were just in this. And that to me is the volume. They're not able to. The volume takes away so much scale in what they're actually showing.
Y'all moving too fast, though. The little black girl took the fire and burned up steel. How can you burn steel up?
Was it out in outer space? Didn't they have fire?
Jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams.
Yeah,
we're going back to this one.
we thought fire in space was bad. You ain't
that first episode.
Yet.
It looks like a fucking campfire, and the funniest thing was when they bring a fire extinguisher out to put it out, which is supposed to smother oxygen in space. Okay.
The thing is with this episode is,
now.
Based on the first two episodes, we really didn't learn anything new. It's all been explained to us in those first episodes through, and I hate the fact that you've got a character telling another character their backstory. And that's for the benefit of the audience, right? So instead of actually writing it well and showing and not just telling, they've got to have this exposition where, you've got a character going, oh, your sister died, and they already know this. Like, why are you telling them this? They don't need to be told this. It makes it really jarring when you're sitting there going, this is like exposition. It's like you're narrating the story through the characters. It's ridiculous.
You guys like the Kung Fu lightsaber fight?
But the other thing, too, that I want to say is, like, Leslie Headland, she's what? She's supposed to be this ultimate Star Wars fan. She loves the Old Republic. She loves all the Star Wars. She doesn't have one particular favorite Star Wars movie. But yet, like, something as simple as, we were talking about this earlier, spice creams. I mean, I know that they were trying to just change it from ice creams to spice creams, but you do know that spice in the Star Wars galaxy is like crack, right? It's not just like, it's fucking ridiculous. Now we're drugging children. We're making it okay now to drug children. Is that so that they can transition while giving consent or something? Like, there's so much allegory as well.
Think it's possible they forgot that they've made spice a drug?
Yeah, because Dave Filoni's a retard.
It's because they don't pay attention to what they're doing. They don't care about the knowledge.
Exactly. I saw something, I don't know what it was from, but one of these shills were saying Star Wars canon is just a suggestion. You don't even take your own history serious now. What is the fucking point?
Well, I feel like the original Star Wars trilogy especially left a lot to the imagination, where it's progressed so far now that they have to we already have it all left to the imagination. So now we need to start giving details on that stuff. And when they start going into that is when they start getting into a lot of trouble. Here's a fun fact I just want to point out real quick. The audience score is now down to 15%, which makes this officially the lowest rated Star Wars project ever. Beating out the Christmas special?
The Christmas special.
Yep.
Which was at 19%.
Wow. The Christmas special where Mark Hamill looked crazy. And yes,
I kind of want to watch the Christmas special just to see how bad it was.
Aging a lot better than the shit they're putting out now.
Hey, I just got a theory real quick, and then I'm gonna leave it alone and let Ryan have it. I'm calling this, ladies and gentlemen. Either the Asian guy or Trinity is going to be the bad guy in this show. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Trinity's dead. What are you talking about? Trinity died. They've confirmed that. They've confirmed that through the show. No,
my mic tripping too, Flash.
Oh, Arch, it's your mic.
What's wrong with it?
It's making it like a hissing sound.
Yeah, it's like hissing at us.
Rhino, let me finish. They're gonna make the Jedi. They're gonna make the Jedi look bad. They're gonna
Chris
make
Gore's right. I'm telling you now. Chris Gore is right.
What did he say?
The Smilo Ren.
Yeah.
Is the mother with the horns, and you know how you can actually tell, right? Is because the helmet is so big that it's got to go around the horns. This is again Disney Star Wars mystery box of storytelling, right? And it's so predictable. You can see it coming a mile away. They're setting up a redemption for May, right? Just misunderstood. And we haven't seen her perspective of events that happened. And why would that Jedi, Torben or whatever, kill himself? Like, take the poison?
The one white dude.
Yeah, the one white dude that actually...
She's like, kill yourself for redemption, and he does.
But real quick,
I'm telling you now, Fatal, they are setting up an I am your mother moment. They are. You can see it coming.
They're not going to pay all that money for Carrie-Ann Moss to die on the first episode. She coming back, bro.
Yeah, she came back in flashbacks, and she's going to be in another flashback because we still need to. They've got her in 3 episodes. She
the one that killed all the witches in there.
So I think maybe what would help with this is what's her bucket Weinstein's assistant put out a quote saying that, and that was the thing that I linked. But she basically said, "Oh, I was inspired by Breaking Bad, but I knew I'd never write anything good enough, so I just killed an iconic female actress." Right? Like she's boasting, she's happy that she fucking killed the character, right? Because she thinks that's shock value, and she thinks that that's good writing, just killing a top tier actress who has a history.
I love that a little knife killed her.